Good morning, Americans. Good morning, Patriots. How are you doing? I gave a video yesterday, a couple days ago actually, about how leasing and buying a new car is the worst thing you can do. I'm sorry, I say leasing is the bad thing you do, and buying a new car, with a loan is a bad idea. Unless all your bills are paid off, you owe nothing, and all you have is living expenses. Then it's good to buy a car outright. Because no matter what you do, your depreciation is going to hit you one or the other. There's no ifs, ands, about it. As soon as you drive that car, the more you drive it, the more it goes. It is what it is. But, we're a car country. We love our cars. I am no different. I own 4 outright. But I'm going to give you go check out the other video I made about the exception to the rule. Today I'm going to give you another exception to the rule. But the same principles apply. All your bills are paid off. You owe nothing on credit. Your mortgage is paid off. No student loans. If you are buying a luxury car, leasing a luxury car. Because I gave the list the other day of the top 5 cars back in 2015 now that Generation Z were leasing. They were the Acura IS, Mercedes-Benz C-Class, Infiniti Q50, which is a Nissan Maxima dressed up, the Lexus RX, which is a super fancy Toyota Highlander, and the BMW 3 Series. Now, I recommend, for luxury cars, the only thing I'm going to recommend is a Lexus. And certain model Acuras. Because those things work and they go on forever. Every other luxury car, the depreciation tanks. You know why? Because they're expensive junk. Especially if you're buying a BMW 3, 5, or 7 Series, or leasing, or any Mercedes-Benz. Yeah, they look nice. They ride like a dream. They have all kinds of tech. Massage seats, shiatsu seats, heated seats. I mean, listen, I'm not blind to either. Those things are awesome to look at and drive and enjoy the luxury. The problem is they're not reliable. They're crap. If you don't believe me, go look at the used market. Go see how, you'll see why, and learn why the hard way those things appreciate. They're expensive junk and they break. Every time that check engine light goes off, it's going to be about $2,000. If the problem's simple. And I'm telling you, a couple check engine lights, you've been better off buying a used Honda Accord or Honda Civic or Toyota Camry or Ford Fusion. Because there's nothing cheap about fixing those cars, and they're expensive junk. Land Rover, another one. God, they're awful. That may be the worst one, more than Mercedes. Land Rover, Range Rover, again, beautiful cars, beautiful SUVs. They have everything you could imagine, but they don't work. They break. And again, a check engine light goes off, you're looking at about $2,000 to $3,000. I mean, even something like a change in a battery on those cars is complicated. I mean, on the 4 cars I own, I could change the battery on all 4 of my cars, no problem. In a car like the BMW, the Mercedes, depending what model you got, a lot of the batteries are under the seat, which means you gotta disconnect the seat and remove the seat to get to the battery and change the battery. Then reinstall the seat, reprogram everything. A battery change you could probably did for about under $100 may cost you about $400 or $500 right there. That's how complex these cars are and why it's not worth it. Again, go look at the resale. They plummet. So you may be proud of that new C-Class Mercedes and that BMW 3 Series, and you're going to enjoy it until that check engine light goes off. Then out comes that credit card saying, oh, God, I got to spend $2,000 on this. Then the check engine light goes off again, and all of a sudden, now you're $4,000 in debt, if you're lucky. Your car, you throw it board cheap, but you didn't consider the maintenance cost of them ridiculous things. But if you're going to buy any of those luxury cars, with the exception of Lexus and Acura, lease them.
I don't know that one.
Because even if you want one bad enough where you have to have it, and if you got the money, go for it. Your lease payment will be a lot, your down payment will be a lot, but the thing is with those cars, you lease them for as long as the warranty is good in that car. If your warranty ends up at 36,000 miles, make your lease for 3 years, 36,000 miles. If it's 50,000, make your lease 4 years, 48,000 miles. Because as soon as that warranty ends, you can bet those check engine lights will go on. And you're going to find out why people get rid of those things right away. Like I said, the market doesn't lie. I would never, I can't say never, I am very reluctant to buy anything like that. There's only one way to buy a Mercedes or BMW, Audi, or Land Rover, Range Rover. You lease it brand new, and you get rid of it as soon as the warranty ends, or you buy them very used, when all the depreciation is pretty much gone, and you use it as a weekend cruiser. And I mean weekend cruiser. Don't think you're going to use an old BMW or Mercedes-Benz as a daily driver and not have any trouble with it. Nah. You save that for the weekend when you maybe want to drive the country or drive to a fair and you want to live it up a little. That's what they're good for. But that period of 4 years old or 10 years old, man, I would avoid that thing unless you got money to throw away, you don't care and you love it. Listen, I'm the same way with my Jeeps. I love my Jeeps. But I get my Jeeps base everything to avoid the headaches, and so far it's worked out for me. If my Jeep started acting up tomorrow, I'm not keeping them. It's useless to me if it's in the shop. So there is your other reason to lease if you have it good like that. Luxury cars. So instead of trying to act rich or look rich and be broke, just be smart. Save your money, invest your money, and enjoy something like that for what it is. An indulgence you really wanted or you really enjoy. But I would never make those cars my daily driver. Unless my commute is about 25 miles or less. Then again, why would you need a luxury car to go to work? Unless you travel and entertain clients. Again, that could be a business expense. Different ballgame. Now we're talking about taking off depreciation and interest as a write-off for tax purposes. Different ballgame. But I can tell you right now, if I can only buy, if I bought a luxury car, it's gonna be a Lexus, dude. Almost any Lexus and most model Acuras. That's it. I am not touching the German stuff, the European stuff, even the American stuff. I'm not touching Cadillac, except maybe that Escalade. That Escalade's really nice. I ain't gonna lie. Or Lincoln. I'd be very reluctant, but if I go Lexus, Acura first and second, and I go Lincoln and Cadillac third or fourth, a very distant third and fourth. I'm not touching anything European. Like I said, if I touch anything like that, it's going to be very old as a weekend cruiser. But then again, I have a Jeep. I don't need that. Comments down below. What's your opinion? I'd like to know. Let me know what you think. God bless you all. Keep the country in prayer. We'll talk to you later.